Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to explain one of the biggest movies of 2022, Avatar: The Way of Water. Please watch full video. Like, subscribe and share to support our channel. Let's start. More than 10 years after the occasions of the principal film, the film starts with Jake Contaminate, portraying his humble and serene life as head of the Amaticaya tribe, and raising a family with his significant other Neytiri, which incorporates his children Neteyam and Loak and his little girl Tuk, his embraced girl Kiri, brought into the world from effortlessness Augustine's sluggish Navi symbol, and a human kid named Spider. The child of Miles Quaritch, who was brought into the world on Pandora, however, couldn't be moved to Earth in cryostasis. While Jake can acknowledge Spider as a took-on child, Neytiri is wary of him given his human starting points. In any case, every one of the kids blend and mingle well with one another, including Spider, whom Kiri is warm with despite the fact that he is a human. Insect doesn't embrace his human legacy, and feels more lean to Navi culture and customs. They have an ordinary existence until one day they notice a bizarre star in the night sky. Unfortunately, they understand it's a RDA space transport with people getting back to Pandora to colonize it, raising another vitally working base once more. Among the fresh debuts in the boat is Colonel Quaritch, who has been cloned into a Navi body, and with his recollections transferred from before his demise. Subsequently, Quaritch can't recall his end on account of Jake, yet is simply ready to remember the occasions before, and his vindictive mission to dispense with Jake. To keep the RDA from taking advantage of Pandora once more, Jake drives an essential guerrilla activity against the RDA supply lines, debilitating them. In one of the tasks, Loak, who resists Neteyam and anxious to show off his abilities, attempts to help Jake in fight, however gets injured. Jake saves and teaches him to not imperil his own security by being foolish. That evening, while at the same time keeping an eye on his injuries, Neytiri smoothly reminds Jake to be not excessively severe with Loak, to which Jake communicates his anxiety as a dad for the well-being of his kids. In the meantime, unbeknownst to them, Quaritch and his group are at a similar area investigating the site where Quaritch will see his human remaining parts. An attentive Loak sees their presence and rapidly illuminates his dad Jake, who is made aware of the circumstance. Nonetheless, a clash happens, and Quaritch's crew catches Jake's kids. Jake and Neytiri show up in time and free a large portion of them. However, Spider is taken by Quaritch, who remembers him as his child. On board the boat, the RDA attempts to coercively separate data about Jake from Insect, who will not give. Evolving methodology, Quaritch tends to Spider as his child, and furthermore, to make sense of more about the Navi, in return for his opportunity on his side. Despite the fact that unhelpful and ignorant about Quaritch's real mission, Insect shows Quaritch Navi culture. Quaritch is additionally effectively ready to tame an Ikran flying animal as his vehicle. Realizing the peril, Spider's information on his whereabouts stances to their security. At the point when the Metkayina learn of the Tulkun butchers, Loak takes off to caution Payakan. Trailed by his kin Saraya and Anning, they find Payakan being pursued by the whalers, and Loak, Kiri and Tuk are caught by Quaritch. With their kids at serious risk, Jake, Neytiri and the Metkayina set off on a mission to face the people. Quaritch powers Jake to give up, yet seeing his spirit sibling jeopardized, Payakan assaults the whalers, setting off a battle which kills the greater part of the team, and basically harms the vessel, making it sink. Neteyam salvages Loak and Spider, however is lethally shot. Jake faces Quaritch, who involves Kiri as a prisoner. At the point when Neytiri does likewise with Insect, Quaritch at first denies his child, however halts when Neytiri cuts Spider on the chest. Jake, Quaritch, Neytiri and Tuk end up caught inside the sinking vessel. Jake chokes Quaritch into obviousness, and is protected by Loak and Payakan, and Kiri brings ocean animals to help her save Neytiri and Tuk. Spider finds and protects Quaritch, yet passes on him because of his remorselessness towards the Navi, and putting his objective to kill Jake's family, over being his dad, and turning into a decent man, driving him back to rejoin Jake's loved ones. After Neteyam's burial service, Jake and his family choose to for all time stay with the Metkayina.